turkey. Hey everybody, it's Robert Jones here, finishing our Thanksgiving series. A couple more videos to go here. This is the one I'm sure you've all been waiting for. It is turkey. Who doesn't love turkey? This is a very simple recipe. Anybody can cook this. Just think of it as a big chicken and you will do fine. If you have a temperature probe, it really helps. If you don't, you can still get away with it, but I like perfection. That's how I am. So check out this turkey video, and then the next video is going to be how to carve it. I'm actually carving it cold, but you can do the same thing warm or cold, just because I'm going to be serving it for a lunch. But check out the turkey video. Let me know if you have any comments or questions. I can help you out. Happy Thanksgiving. Okay, you guys, it is still October, and I'm making a turkey here, and I wasn't able to find a turkey. I checked bunches of grocery stores, I checked Costco, I checked a whole bunch of places. So I actually got an offer from my parents who said they had a couple turkeys in the freezer. So guess what? We have a turkey. Now, this is not a very big turkey. I'm trying to see the pounds on here. It's not, it looks about 12 and a half pounds. And it's from January, but it was frozen. It's now thawed out. So I thought I'd show you guys the whole prep of this and what I do. In case you have never done a turkey and you are afraid, don't be. Just think of it as a big chicken. So this is a fresh, young turkey, tender meat. So basically, I just cut this off, open it up. We're just going to wash it. We're just going to clean it and get it prepped. Now, just like chicken, you want to try to keep your bacterias confined. So I've got everything here. I've got scissors and everything else that are just going to be dedicated to this, and then we'll clean up afterwards. So, okay. So the turkey is bound in this plastic thing, and it comes out, and because you don't need that. It's just for packaging. So let's try. All right, let's just take it out of the plastic first. All right. So we've got plastic. We've got blood and gook. We've got this hanging thing which is stuck in here, so I'm going to take this out. And you can see it's just a plastic rack. And then in here we've got the neck. We'll save that. And we should have some giblets. Maybe the giblets are in the head part here. There we are. In here we have a bag of giblets. Let's see, it feels like we got a heart, we've got a gizzard, and we've got some liver and something else. I can't tell what that is. It doesn't matter. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to wash this with cold water. We're just going to get all the blood, all the gookies off. Let me make some more room here. I'm going to put the giblets and stuff over here. Okay, just give it a good wash. Give it a good wash inside. This is also a time when I find things like extra pieces of fat. It's just fat, which I'm going to save because I'm going to use it for the gravy. So we'll put that over there. This is the tail. I don't like the tail on there. I'm cutting it off. Put that there. Alright. Turkey looks in pretty good shape. Doesn't look too damaged or anything else. Doesn't look freezer burned. Alright, this is the breast. I like to look to make sure, I hope you guys can hear me over the top of the water. I look for weird things like this. Let me turn the water off. So I look for weird things like this. This is a dark feather. Can you guys see that? It's just a piece of feather, and it just doesn't look nice. So I try to take those off. I look for other pieces of feather. Let's see if we see any here. Just got some goop. Just look for things that are going to make you... Oh, here we go. Here's a feather. Can you guys see that? There's a little feather. I always pull these out just because it makes your turkey not look nice. They do a pretty good job at the factory, but, you know, just in case. Alright. And I have a big giant roasting pan and a rack. So we're just going to put this in the rack for now. And now I'm going to clean the rest of the giblets for you. Alright. Turn this down so we don't waste water. We have one heart. We have a heart trying to get away, a gizzard, we have some liver, and we have, oh, the other part of the gizzard. Alright. I'm just going to set these in the pan for now. We also have one tail, one big chunk of fat, which we're going to use later, and the neck, which we're going to use for our gravy. Alright, you guys. Here is our turkey. First thing I'm going to do is I got a bowl here, and I'm going to put the neck, and the tail, and the heart, and the goodies, all the goodies, gizzards, and of course the liver in there, and I'm going to put these in the fridge. Our bird is clean, it is dry, and here's a tip. I take the wings, and I take the wing, and I bend it backwards, and I fold it under like that. And then I take the other wing, and I fold it under, and I put it like that. And that way, it's tucked under, and they don't burn, and the bird sits up higher, and there's a tiny feather. I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, can you guys see that? The bird is just sitting in the pan. There, maybe that's a better angle. Okay. And it's in the rack. So I try to get it on the rack, get it even, and then I don't do much else. You can tie it up, you can do crazy stuff, but for me, it is about just the bird. I want to cook the bird, I want the bird to look nice, and I don't want stuff to burn. Then I take some butter, take a dollop of butter, and I just butter it up. I don't get crazy. I don't do too much else. I just put the butter. It's going to brown the skin nicely. Put it all over. I don't stuff it. Nothing crazy. Because I like the actual taste of the turkey. Okay, and this is kind of a small bird. Usually I'm doing like a 20-pounder, so I'm a little freaked out that he's kind of small, but he'll be okay. And there we go, the turkey. You're probably wondering why I don't do anything else to him. Well, I do. Okay, I put a little bit of salt, so I'm going to put some salt here. I'm going to sprinkle him with pretty good with salt because I like the skin to have flavor. And I put some pepper, but not too much, just enough to give it some flavor. Whoa, that was a little much. Maybe a little bit inside. That's it, you guys. You don't have to get crazy with your turkey. If you want to, you can. You can stuff it, you can apple it, you can orange it, you can brine it, you can cider it, you can... Yeah, you can go nuts. But here's the deal. When it's like this, the heat going inside here, the heat surrounding it all like this, it's going to cook much faster. I mean, this bird is probably going to be done in like 2.5 to 3 hours. And then I foil it. I put some foil over it. And I just let it sit. And then I just serve it. Because everything else is so good. And I want the turkey to be the star. I don't want fruit flavors or spices or everything else to be the flavor. I want turkey flavor. And, like I said, with the cavity open here, without it being stuffed over here. Oh, oven's ready. Hold on. It's just going to cook faster. It's going to cook more even, and you're going to have a juicier bird because it's done faster, and it's not in the oven for a long time. Okay, let's get this sucker in the oven. Oh, by the way, 350, and then I'll check it in a couple hours and probe it, and it'll just be done. Okay, so we had the turkey in this pan, and I totally forgot that this pan is not for my house. That's for bigger kitchens, and so I had to transfer the turkey to this pan. So this one actually fits in my oven. I have a small oven. If anybody would like to donate a new kitchen, I'm all about that. So we're going to try the turkey in this pan, and we'll just have to watch it more carefully. Okay guys, it's been about an hour. We're going to check the turkey, so let's see. It's been in for about an hour at 375. As you saw, I changed the container, and you can see it is looking nice and golden brown. It's doing well. Like I said, this is a pretty small turkey. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a probe in it. I highly recommend that you get one of these. They're like 40 bucks. It comes with a temperature probe. You put it in the thickest part of the turkey, which is down under here, and then it's going to tell us the temperature of the turkey. Let me Stick it deep into the thigh. And it's going to tell you that we are at 150. Well, that can't be right. Let's try a different place. Let's try the thick of the breast. Okay, you guys can see that. The 180 is the temperature that we want to pull it out at. It's dropping now. I'm going to set the alarm, and then I'm going to set this outside. So when the turkey gets to 180, the alarm is going to go off. I'm going to check it once in a while just to make sure nothing's burning. You guys can see it's getting nice and golden brown. If it gets too dark, just put aluminum foil over it and keep the probe in. So we probably got at least another hour for this turkey. Very easy. Alright guys, see you in an hour. Alright you guys, check out the turkey. The probe says 170 with a little bit of carryover. It should be at 180, which is the perfect turkey temperature. So let's pull this sucker out and take a look. Alright, so I don't know where you're from, but that looks like a pretty perfect turkey to me. I'm going to take a picture right now. I think the skin looks crispy, picture, and delicious. And it's going to rest for about 20 minutes, and then I'm not going to cut it right now because we're going to have it for lunch tomorrow. But I wanted to show you guys how good does that look. We'll do a little tasting then too. Alright, we'll carve it, and by the way, just to let you know, look, crispy. Look at that salty goodness on the top there. Cavity, nice and done. We're going to save the drippings because we're going to make gravy. It's all good. Hey everybody, I hope you learned something about how to make some turkey. I think it looks pretty darn good. I am very excited to eat this tomorrow. Wow, it looks tasty and crunchy and golden brown and delicious and all that. I hope you guys take a look at the entire thing and check out the whole spread. If you'd like, you'd contact me on YouTube, of course, or Facebook. If you'd like to find me, it's EUDAEMONIUS MARKII. That's Eudaemonius Mark II. Thanks, you guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye. Alright, you guys, we got the whole layout of this weekend's cooking. We got your sugared fruit garnish. We got cranberry broccoli we just popped in the micro. Turkey all cut up. We've got our, what is that called? Dressing over there. We've got our gravy. I'll show you how to make that in the next video. Here comes mashed potatoes, candied yams, and baked. So, one quick shot, whole thing. Alright you guys can do this. Try it.